Hi everyone, it's almost the end of our challenge, and towards the end of my challenge groups, I like to jump on and talk a little bit about how we've done in the challenges and how we should be viewing them as a learning opportunity. And the reason I like to talk about this is because sometimes people get great results in the challenge, and sometimes people don't get quite as great results. So just to give a little indicator here, in the last challenge group that I ran, I myself lost about 5 pounds and 5 inches. I was feeling great. Life is going at just warp speed, but in a good way. And then this month I've really struggled. I've struggled with allergies. I've struggled with food prep a little bit. Again, this is all a learning process for me as well, right? And I'm going through this process with you guys at the same time. And I've lost 2 pounds and I've lost, I think, 2.5 inches total over this month. So I didn't do quite as well as I did in the last challenge. And there's a couple reasons for that. Obviously, life got busier and I didn't commit as much as I could have. And that's just the truth. But I'm still way better off than if I hadn't done anything. Right? So I have to think about that. And I also have to think about that as a learning opportunity. So instead of viewing that as a failure and that I haven't done as well as I had in the past, or I didn't do as well as someone else in the group, and comparing myself to someone else's standards, I need to take a step back and realize I still did a lot of great things for my body this challenge. Specifically because I did a 21-day fix extreme, which I did about a year ago, and I've mentioned it a few times. This time that I did it, it's been way more successful in terms of I'm way stronger. I didn't have to modify hardly any of the moves, and I just felt like a totally different person. I kind of felt like an athlete while I was doing this one, and the last time I anything but an athlete, right? So once again, you can kind of see those improvements, and I can see where I've progressed from the past. And so that's not a failure, right? That's definitely not a failure. But what I can take away from this challenge is that I can make some improvements. I do need to focus more on the nutrition aspect for myself, and that's always the case with me. I'm really good at getting those workouts in. The nutrition aspect throws me for a loop at times, especially when things get busy. And if I happen to not have my prep day to get my meals together, it tends to affect me for more than 1 or 2 days, right? It tends to carry through my week. That doesn't mean I'm picking up takeout or anything like that, but I'm just not quite on point with my nutrition like I need to be to get the results that I desire, right? And that's a learning opportunity. I have to find a way to make that work for me, and that's something that I can improve upon. So if you are carrying forward with me into the next challenge, which pretty much most of you are, which is awesome. I'm really happy about that. If you are doing that, maybe you should write for yourself a few things that you weren't that happy about and make those your main focuses for the next group. So for example, for myself, I'm going to have a pretty big focus on making sure I track each and every day in the 21 Day Fix app, and then I'm getting the specific macros that I need to get the results that I want. And that's my main focus for my next group, to be honest, is I really need to focus on that to get those results. And it's worth it, right? And so that's my learning opportunity. And I'm not going to see it as a failure. So I don't want people to get negative. What you'll notice is there will be those waves. And if you're on this health and fitness journey for the long term, it's not a big deal, right? It's not a big deal that this month I only, lost a couple pounds. Guess what? I had quite a few little social outings. In the past, I probably would have gained some weight. So I'm still better off, but I am going to carry forward with my momentum into the next month, knowing that there are a few things that I can improve upon. And I'm going to work on those. And that's what this is about, personal growth, right? And it's also about being nice to ourselves. I have to be nice to myself. I still do a good job, right? I'm not perfect. Although I tell my husband that I am, but that's a whole other issue. So happy to have you on board for the next one. If you are, if you haven't let me know yet, please do. And I ask, just try and think about what is it going to be that you're going to focus on for the next one? What's your learning opportunity? Have a great one. I hope you are enjoying it, and we only have a couple days left. So keep at it, ladies. We can do it.